Well, reishi is a very broad action in the body. For one thing, it has no side effects that are really apparent, so it's quite safe. You can take quite large amounts of it, and it generally has a stimulating effect on the immune system. And of course, the immune system has effect on pretty well every other chronic disease state, whether it's asthma, whether it's allergies, or whether it's cancer.
I have more energy. I wondered where it had gone. It's back. And I just feel more comfortable taking it. I know with people I've told about this product, they go, what? A red mushroom? But you know what? It's amazing. The properties in it, I can't explain it. I'm not a scientist. All I know is it works for me, and I have a good feeling it'll work for you.
And I was amazed. It was like 3 days in, and I woke up one morning and I felt good. I felt like I had slept better throughout the night, even though I'd still been up several times. I also felt like I was able to deal with stress better. I just felt calmer and less anxious, and it also improved my mood. So that, I feel, made me a better mom because I was happier and had more fun with the kids. And I highly recommended reishi to any mom, any busy parent.
It will start to bring some incredible energy within your body.
In conjunction with my work, my training program, and I'm working out 6-7 days a week since beginning of February. I've been quite successful. I've lost over 50 pounds, and the reishi has certainly played a part in it. It hasn't been exclusively responsible for it, but it's played a part in that. It's really allowed me to focus, to have the energy, and to just have. It seemed, I don't know, the workout and everything, but you have a much more positive frame of mind.
So since I've been taking the reishi mushrooms, I've noticed a much more stable energy flow throughout the day. Now, you know, having coffee in the morning, you get a nice spike and then you have a drop off. Certainly doing drugs, which I don't recommend, you'll have the same thing. So what you want is in the food you take into your body and any sort of supplementation, the reishi mushrooms being one of those, is a sustainable energy over the course of time. And most people have significant drop-offs during the day, especially if they have a lot of stress in their lives, if they're working a lot, if they're not sleeping enough or eating well. So you're trying to take as many things into the body optimally that will give you this nice, clean energy burn throughout the day, and that's what I've noticed.
Well, all of a sudden you start to notice, I'm feeling really energetic, I'm sleeping better, I'm managing stress better, I don't have the colds and flus that everybody around me does.
I found people have actually seen vitality in me, even though my life has a lot of the outside stress.
What is this reishi? This ancient mushroom that Chinese medical practitioners have known about for centuries. This mushroom, which emperors over the various dynasties would send their servants far into the mountain ranges to search, believing that the consumption of this reishi would grant them eternal youth and enhanced health. Reishi, known as Lingzi in China, has been known to the Asian world for over 2,000 years. Reishi has been ingrained in Oriental art and culture because of its prestigious status in the traditional Chinese medicine. Since the first Chinese dynasty, paintings, embroideries, buildings, and sculptures of the gods and immortals have depicted reishi as a symbol of divinity, longevity, and good fortune. Its miraculous health-enhancing applications have been employed by Oriental cultures for centuries, but has only been introduced to the Western world in the last 30 years.
At 52, I guess I'm going through menopause. Well, the bleeding wouldn't stop. I did not want to basically go to a doctor because I didn't believe that a pharmaceutical product is going to correct this. I decided that I need to do something because the iron was depleting intensively. I happened to go into a Lonsdale health food store, and a consultant recommended that I take reishi.
How does reishi work? What are its tangible benefits? Throughout the ages, the consumption of red reishi has been linked to the treatment of a vast range of diseases, common ailments, and conditions. In addition to increased energy, reishi is known to aid conditions related to blood circulation, alleviate heart conditions, restore liver functions, regulate digestive disorders, and lung disorders.
I have about a 20-year history with reishi, and again, as we started providing natural supplements and natural products for chronic disease states that we really don't have any good drugs for, a number of cancer patients started coming and requesting reishi, and so I would buy reishi in large amounts. This is the reishi extract concentrates, and I was seeing some very good response to so-called terminal patients. The reishi certainly has opened my eyes to the potential of the natural products. Requiring 5 pounds of reishi to make, say, 1 pound of essence. So generally the literature will tell you this.
Traditional Chinese medicine has always taken the long view. It's always looked at prevention. And Western medicine, on the other hand, is more crisis-oriented. It does that very well, but it's really at its limits now to resolve the many chronic ailments that people have, and the ones that are just kind of nagging and bothersome, things like low energy and not coping with stress very well. For that, you have to adjust your lifestyle the best you can. But the best proactive single ingredient that I've ever found is the essence of red reishi.
I would highly recommend red reishi. Actually, it gives you a calm within yourself. It connects you with your body.
So to work harder requires greater amounts of energy and more sustainable energy. Instead of these ups and downs which a cup of coffee will give you, the reishi seem to give a more sustainable, longer-term energy boost that doesn't have the drop-off. On the recovery side, that's about getting the metabolites, the waste product that comes from working out of the system as fast as possible. Drinking water is one of those things that helps. But also these products, the reishi mushrooms, are also very beneficial in terms of helping to clear out those metabolites, that the lactic acid, etc., that get in the way of recovering to come back and perform better later.
With the reishi, it was great because it gave me nice constant energy patterns through the day, which allowed me to be more positive about wanting to go do my workouts. It helped during the workouts, and so that was it was a huge, huge benefit.
I work a few days a week. I've also just renovated a house and moved, and it's been a crazy amount of stress, and I really feel that these mushrooms have helped me get through this without just totally leaving my nerves shot and completely frazzled.
You know, I think science is finding out that one of the things that we all have to be aware of is the immune system and staying healthy. And I think we're all trying to do that more today than ever. I found that red reishi mushroom essence really does give me energy, but also works on my immune system. There's no doubt about that. And why don't you try it? I mean, they came to me and said, would you try this? You know, just see what happened. My energy level went up. I started to feel better. And, you know, staying healthy is a very important thing, especially this time of the year. So may I recommend that you try red reishi. It's an amazing, amazing supplement.
It's called the Emperor's Medicine. And if anybody could pick the best of the best, it's the Emperor. And so they certainly have written documentations older than 2,000 years on the benefits of reishi, and the side effects of reishi, there's not much. So when you're talking about clinical double-blind studies trying to prove how good it is, quite honestly, you don't need them with the 2,000-year history of taking care of people. The Chinese medicine system, the doctors are paid when the patient is healthy, not when the patient is sick.